every time. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Carter, Viking Valley Farm. We're over at the rented place. We're still chopping corn silage. We started the cow bag yesterday on Wednesday the 24th. Got 6 loads in, and we're chopping the same field that the self-propelled guys finished off at last Thursday. Was running 70% last week, and that's too wet for a bag, so we let it dry down a bit. We got over 3 inches of rain on Monday morning, so that definitely was plenty. I'm gonna get sand in at some point here this afternoon before chores. It is 12:45. I'll probably start that around 2. But we're gonna get some footage of the chopper going. I think I just need to work on getting more drone footage because I like it and I have the machine, so why not get some footage? And I will help watch the bagger for a few loads and hook and unhook PTO, so keep that running more smoothly and keep the bag straight. We're gonna make one buffer bag over here, but before I do that, I'm gonna push up feed for the cows. So, right there. And I've got a good site here to see. We had a heifer that calved yesterday morning with twins, and she spent her first night in the freestall barn last night. I don't know if she laid down overnight. I didn't see her this morning or last night before I went home laying in a freestall. But there she is, laying down, looking comfortable, chewing her cud. That's what you like to see. She had twin heifers sired by the bull that we had last summer in the pasture, Hilltop Acres Collapse Duke. He'd be a brother to my Cade Deanna cow, maternal brother. We really like that cow family. Maternal brother to Daredevil. Dark Horse now stems from that family, but I'm really pleased that she's laying in the stall. She had twin heifer calves, so she looks pretty nice. She's a random luck, all the rage. We've got another one that's due to calve. We only had 2. This is Target here behind me. She likes to play anytime I come into the pen, but I better go help get the bagging going for a bit. Just really glad to see that heifer is laying down within the first 24 hours of being in the freestall barn for the first time in her life. All right, 3 loads have gone in. I'm just gonna give my buddy Cameron a shout out. He's got his own welding truck now down by Ames, Iowa. So if you guys are by Ames, I'm gonna throw up his business logo. He is a very, very good friend of mine. He worked for us when he was in high school, milked cows on weekends, and but he got into welding, and last summer he did a job for us. We had a crack developing on the tongue of the bagger, and he welded that up, and then he braced it up and painted it even. I don't know if he's gonna offer that good a service with painting and everything, but he does good work. Give him a shout. I'll throw up the logo here. Great guy. He's not gonna short you. Good to talk to. Just give a young guy a chance trying to chase a dream. He's new to the Ames area, didn't grow up down there, but he's a good guy. So if you're around Ames, Iowa, and you need some welding done, contact him. He's got a truck. And ignore that it's a little bit dirty. We had a little bit of an oil leak on the bagger, and we haven't cleaned it off from this summer yet. So yeah, so give Cameron a call. And sand duty is done in group 2. They just get milked out so quick that I'd rather have them have a chance to eat right afterwards. But we're gonna let them back in here. Right now we dried up 2 cows this morning. So tonight we'll be milking 118 cows. There they go. They're gonna check it out. I like to pile it up nice and high. Very friendly. Hey, Tegan, you're a little dangerous. Hey, easy now. You gotta let some of the other girls in here. Come on. Every time. Anywhere close to a gate, she finds you. Probably one of the laziest cows we've got. You gotta lick everything. I just got done scraping group 1. Fresh feed's been dropped, but I've got a couple cows to breed, so I'm gonna set the headlocks here. So now when the cows go in, they drop their heads to start eating some feed. We'll probably do some of this for a little bit, and then once they get here, they'll lock. And if I flip this up, it'll unlock them. Or if I want to let them go individually, I can do that. But there we go, locked up. So we'll set that one to be 3. So that'll cover that whole half of the barn left of the man pass. And then down here, the other one's right there. The cow I need is not up here yet, but we're gonna set them anyway. Just like that, they'll be all locked up. All right, 2 days after I last filmed, we got that bag done here for the cows. That'll be our buffer feed once the bunker is empty. So I'm guessing we will probably have the bunker last at least through August, if not until the day we decide to refill it next year. Then we'll open that bag, and that'll be our buffer feed while we let the bunker ferment next year. But we've got one more heifer bag to make yet. Yep. And we got that started yesterday, another 150 footer. and got 10 loads into that one, and we'll be about 7 to go. Unless I can crank the brakes a little tighter, we can get a little more in there. But this year's corn crop looks good. The stuff that got sprayed is looking really good for us. But Dad's already chopping Saturday afternoon. I'm guessing there'll be more and more people rolling on beans today. Saw one person try it yesterday and did a few acres, and they're up and running today. Probably will be soon. Our beans aren't quite as advanced as other people's, but this was from the first drone footage that I got of the self-propelled working. They were in this field here. Dad got the center, working on back and forth here for that heifer bag. It's almost no milk line left in the corn, but we maybe opened up too many fields, but not the end of the world. We'll combine the rest of them that have been opened up for high moisture corn, and it's a matter of will we be combining beans, or will we be doing high moisture corn first? I'm guessing it'll be after October. Today's the 27th, so. Seven heifers left in this pasture are enjoying what's left of the grass. Pulled 3 out of here last week. They're doing good. Got a few more that look like they're making udder that will be due yet this fall. If the brakes are on tight, it'll bog down a little bit. All right. You can't do this with the Kelly Ryan or an ag bagger. We wrapped it around that telephone pole. We don't have much room, but that's where we're putting the bag. And my uncle will feed this bag from the back first and work his way to the west as he feeds a couple scoops a day to heifers once winter hits, and then he'll throw hay bales in for them too to supplement once the pasture dies down and they don't have any green grass available, and they'll need more energy out of the corn silage to gain some weight and grow, so they're nice big heifers when they calve in next spring or summer. And we've got one more load to go and we'll be done. Dad's gonna heap the last one full, and that will be it for our corn silage season. yeah, hopefully gonna be combining soon. And I really appreciate you guys for watching. Made a little bit of money doing this, going towards paying for cattle, new camera equipment or editing software. And you guys watching, commenting, and liking the videos keeps me making more. It's been pretty cool the last year, especially to see how our farm has changed, and I'm documenting that and putting it on YouTube so that someday hopefully my kids can look back and say, wow, things have changed a lot in 20 years or something like that. Or I can look back when I'm an old man and see how we did things that maybe have become outdated or philosophies have changed. And I don't know, I think this is pretty cool what I'm doing on YouTube, but we're off to get the last one, and hopefully we can pull the bag off and have more success than we did last year. I told Dad to heap her up. This field will be combined for high moisture corn. Some of the greenest stuff we still have, but now I'm gonna pop open my AG1. Thank you for sponsoring this video. That's good stuff right here. Getting my daily greens. Yep. This stuff keeps me fueled for a good day, and makes me feel good throughout the day. Gives me a little boost, the energy that I need. Go get yourself some AG1. Dad followed orders accordingly. This one is heaped full to the beaters. Every animal on the farm will be fed very well for the rest of the year until next year. Knock on wood, we get a bad growing season next year, we should have plenty of carryover feed with haylage and/or corn silage. So that's always a good feeling, and hopefully we'll be set to have a good harvest. We're getting this puppy empty. It'll be about the perfect amount of folds too. So that's nice that we didn't have to do any partial loads and try and guess. It'll come out perfect. Well guys, that's a wrap on corn silage. Stay tuned for more videos. I don't know what'll be next. Beans, high moisture corn, some cattle chores, you name it. We'll be doing it at some point. So stay tuned. Please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot to me. It truly does. Stay tuned for more videos, and we will see you in the next one. We'll see you later.